Well, he is a Golden Globe-winning actor, best known for his role as Kurt Hummel on the hit TV series Glee. He's also a New York Times bestselling author and just released his latest book, The Land of Stories, A Grim Warning. Please welcome back the fabulous Chris Colfer. At some point during this interview, I'm just calling it on the spot, I want to get a shot of your tennis shoes.
Oh, aren't these cool?
That.
I love these. I'm going to have to steal these. Yes.
Val will probably steal them from you before this interview is over.
I know. I like those. You know, I like fashion. Welcome back.
Thank you so much. Good to be back.
Great hearing you.
Thank you.
And I told him, I saw him in the green room. I said, I'm going to have to wear my hair higher today.
I slightly woke up this morning like this, and we just kind of used it for the show.
Yes. So a lot going on in your life. I mean, obviously, Glee is going to be wrapping up its final season. You got the books out. The last time you were here, you had a #1 best-selling book.
I did, yeah.
The time before that, you had a #1 best-selling book. So this one, is there pressure for this one to be a bestseller as well?
Yeah, I think not so much for it to be a bestseller, but just for it to be good, because there's such a readership that has been established, and I'm terrified of disappointing them. So as long as the book is good, then I can sleep easily.
In the last book, you kind of left everybody on a cliffhanger. It was kind of a very tense situation that the twins were left in.
I got a lot of angry tweets from my readers. Yes, yeah. The last book ended with the twins being separated by dimensions. One was in this world, and the other was in the fairy tale world. But they reunite in this one. But I'd be lying if I didn't say there was a even better cliffhanger waiting at the end of this one.
Oh my goodness! And he's a twin. You can't separate.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
But you know, you had the idea to write these books ever since you were 7. Did you start penning them then, or just in your head?
I did. I tried writing a book when I was 7, and it was very hard.
Really?
Yes, because I didn't know many words.
That's okay.
And so I told myself then that I would wait till I was older and I knew more words to write it.
Yes. But the ideas were all there.
They were, yeah. And actually, the very first book, the story is exactly the same from when I was 7.
I can't even remember 7.
Yeah. Oh,
but you're not that far away from
it.
You
it was like last week.
I mean, this guy, I'm impressed. You're so impressive at such a young age to have done everything you've done.
Oh, thank you. I keep myself busy.
Yeah, and a lot of these books, they're basically, for the people that don't know, they're basically the what happens to a lot of the fairy tale characters after. Yeah,
when I was a kid, I loved fairy tales, and whenever my mom would say, and they all lived happily ever after, I'd be like, hold up, no, there's got to be more than that. And so I would daydream about what would happen in their lives after happily ever after, and I would imagine adventures that I would have if I could go into the land of stories, and so that's what the book is all about.
Right. So of course you're in town for a book signing.
I am.
But you were at someone else's book signing. That was quite impressive and quite memorable for you, Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, I went to Hillary Clinton's book signing. Yeah, when she was in Los Angeles. I tried sneaking in, and then
how did that go?
I didn't succeed. No. I wasn't expecting there to be all kinds of press there, and suddenly I was on the homepage of every website known to man.
But it was cool, though.
Yeah, it was very cool. She was very sweet and a Glee fan, I guess.
Yeah. Well, who would you like to show up and surprise you at maybe one of your book signings?
If I had to pick anyone, it would probably be J.K. Rowling, maybe. But I would probably pass out and probably couldn't continue the signing.
Right. Obviously, you're a huge reader, huge fan of books and the literary arts. Are you anxious to see one of your books become a movie, possibly?
You know, when the first book came out, I was completely against it because I hate that films are seen as conclusions of books. I feel like they should be more continuations rather than the final mark. But I was never expecting the series to become what it's become. And a lot of little kids run up to me and say, when are we going to get a movie? So I'm very open to it now. And I've started taking those meetings.
Would you want to ever play in the movie?
No, that'd be way too self-indulgent, I think.
I know, but it could be a little tempting, though, right?
Well, I think so. There's a character that the fans want me to play, but I think I'll happily just sit to the side.
Yes.
You were talking about the angry tweets that you got after the last book. We can't not talk about your Twitter account.
Yes,
the fact that you got hacked.
I did. I got hacked. It sucked. Yes. It was awful.
What happened?
People were tweeting from your account.
Yeah. I was on a plane coming back from London, and I guess while I was in the air, someone hacked into my account and like tweeted that I had been fired from Glee. So I had a big mess to clean up as soon as I landed.
Like how many, when you opened, like when they said you can now turn on your phones, how many messages did you get from from people going, what the...
Hundreds. I was like, oh God, who's dead? Am I dead? Like, because usually there are stories that run that I'm dead, and I have to clear that up. Call my mom, I'm alive.
But have you gotten to the bottom of it, or who hacked it?
No, I mean, there have been a lot of oh, password jokes and stuff, but it was someone with software that that's what they do,
Right.
So, but no, but if I ever find that guy.
Oh man, it went viral, shared over 6,000 times in 1 hour.
Yeah, I'm now known as that guy from Glee who got hacked.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tell us about Glee, because Glee is going to be entering its final season. Is that bittersweet for you, or
not now? I think for me it's kind of like saying, oh, I only have one more mountain to climb, because it's a really hard show to do. But I think as soon as the final take of the final shot is done, then I'll be sad.
Has Ryan Murphy, the creator, given you any insight on what the ending will be like?
No, I've heard rumors, but no. I'm just as anxious as anyone.
Do you have an idea of how you want it to end?
Oh gosh, I just want to see Kurt happy, and happy for himself, not happy by someone else or for someone else, but happy for himself. That's my message.
Yeah, it's been quite a ride. I mean, the Glee fans really caught on to this show, and you guys did such a great job creating these cover songs and singing some of the hits like we have never heard them before. Is it as tough to record these songs? It seems like it's so simple for you guys.
Well, it's funny because when we first started the show, I remember each dance took a week to learn, and each song took a few days. But now it's we'll go into the recording studio the day before we film it and record it in an hour. So we've all become these professional performing art athletes in a way.
Yeah.
Kurt is such a brave and dynamic character. Are you just impressed by how many people's lives he's touched? All those kids out there, who maybe don't have anybody to turn to.
Oh, that's been the best part of the Glee experience for sure, because I've just been instantly spoiled. It's been one heck of a first gig.
Yes, it has. Well, hey, we have 5 autographed copies of Chris's book, The Land of Stories. We're going to give them away on Facebook and Twitter, but someone in our audience is going to go home with a copy right now. So get your numbers ready. Chris, I'm going to let you do the honors here.
Great. Okay. Number 4.
Number 4, you're going to copy the book. All right, thanks for stopping by, Chris. Then come back and see us again. And remember, Chris is going to be signing books in Naperville tonight and in Skokie tomorrow. We have all the details on our website.